right? So we can change it to acoustic concert hall. See that? Straight away it's changed. Hello and welcome guys. So you're probably wondering, what is this really cool VST, piano VST that we are talking about here? Well, actually, as being music producer myself for 12 years, I have used and produced on many different VSTs, but this one here that I came to review, it's just crazy. I need to showcase this to you guys. So I'm going to play the Titanic MIDI keyboard in the background, and I'm just going to take this straight to the first one. So we've got all different kind of pianos. Check this out, guys. And obviously when I press the piano here, I can, it's just beautiful to hear. But listen to this. Right, so I've got the MIDI keyboard of the Titanic playing in the background, just to showcase to you guys, you know, how cool this really is. So as you can see, the whole song. And we'll have that looping while we'll have a look on this VST. Now, this VST from Arturia, it's a really cool VST, as you can see here. It does cost, there's a demo version which you guys can download and use the demo, which are limited to certain instruments, but it's still really cool to use. And the original is 124 euros. Really, really cool, not that expensive comparing to any other VSTs. And the reason I like this VST is when you listen to it, it sounds really, really good. And it's got loads of different presets on here. So we're just gonna click through these first. That's beautiful. So that's still the American Grand piano. Now here it shows you where there was microphones. So where they placed the microphones to record each individual sound. That's really cool, that medium room. So it's gonna switch to a different piano in a second. So you can see it sounds really different when it's closed. Pretty cool animation there, where you went from the open to the closed. I really like that. And obviously I'm gonna go through all of these. Now we have got all of these different pianos here, so stay tuned, because obviously we're gonna go through all of these. So these are presets, and each preset you can control just by going down here. You can actually, you got all these different settings, which we're gonna have a look at in a minute. That's pretty cool, that one. So you can see every preset's got different sound, different pianos. Oh, that sounds so wicked. And all of these pianos come already ready presets used that you guys can use. It's actually really, really one of the best piano VSTs I have come across in my music production career. Check this out. And obviously down here you can change the piano settings, the curve, make it nice and smooth. And there's endless settings, which we'll have a look in a minute. Don't worry, once I click on next, the settings reset to different presets that we've got ready. Beautiful that. So let's start that again. You can see it's a lot smoother, this one. There's a really cool funky one coming up. My favourite actually out of all of them. This is pretty cool. This sounds really good one, this one. Sounds like someone's playing it live when you listen to it. Really, really cool. The sound quality is just amazing. This is my favourite one. Check this out. I could imagine myself just sitting there and just playing that, like, whoa, rocking away, you know what I mean? Probably colour my hair like green, blue and purple, all different kind of funky colours. Sit there with like this white tuxedo and just go, way! No. Alright, I'm gonna calm down. Alright. So there's more pretty cool ones on here. That's really cool as well, this one. It's like a glass kind of sound, it's amazing. And the best thing, down here you can change it. So when you click on it, like a pop grand. You know. Glass grand. So you're still using the same piano but using different tuning. So like track upright. So with that glass piano being enabled, you're actually tuning the sound. Just using these presets, it's crazy. You know, using all these different pianos on here. That's amazing. And it's really good on a CPU, the VST. Doesn't use a lot of your CPU, which is just amazing, you know? And this, the image and everything is just amazing, the way it looks. It's definitely something that I will be using, and Arturia have done a really good job with getting the sounds right on each individual piano, different type of piano, and also getting that live kind of feeling to it, you know? You wouldn't actually think that this is a MIDI that has been, you know, opened up in FL Studio that's been played. And there's a lot more. I could keep going, as you guys can see. Look, we've got the metal electric piano, and then we've got piano bar, track piano. Some of this we covered already, but there's overall like 90 to 100 different presets. I haven't counted them all. But I know there's 30 on here, so there's 30, 60, there's 89 different presets, guys. And then obviously you can change all these other settings on here, which is just crazy. And it's just amazing the way they've done this, really. So I'm gonna pick one from here. I'm gonna pick the German Grand Inmate. Okay, and down here, I'm going to show you these settings now. So when we go down here, as you can see, I've got different settings from different features of the actual VST. Let's play that again one more time. So we've got the German Grand, which is right here. And on here you can select American Grand, Japanese, Pop, Classical. So these are all the different kind of tuning you can have, right? So you can select the piano you want to start off with. So like plucked plucked grand. Don't know if I showed you this, but check this out. Looks amazing. Right, and then on here you can change the velocity of what you want it to be, of the sound wave. So you can just click a few points, make it nice and smooth. Or you can drag these up, make it hit really hard. You can also click in here and select presets that are ready to use, like S-curve. You can also use the linear. You can also use the faster keyboard, and then just move the points around to what you need it to be. Velocity 63, just pretty flat. Velocity 127, so moved all the way up. So this is the volume, you know. So you got the lows and the highs. So all the highs are being played and all the lows just cut out, kind of thing. Pretty cool, the velocity curve. Just gonna use this on faster keyboard. So now you got mic set up. You can actually select the mic. So when we zoom out, okay, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different mics. On here we can change the mic layout, where we want to place the microphones. So when they recorded this pianos, they've set up a lot of different microphones which recorded each individual key, right? So you can now switch to those microphones to get certain output. Really cool idea. That is something that not many VSTs do, and this is why I really rate this. It's really cool because you know exactly where the microphones have been placed and you know what kind of sound you're getting. So well done there, guys. Arturia, you've really done it on this one. Really is amazing. Now going here, you know, you got one under the lid, so like just under the lid, 1, 2, they're the first two, and then you got 2 microphones above the lid while it's still open. Really cool. So over here, just getting to the end of the settings, we've got home studio just over here. So when you click on it, got all these different kind of reverb. This is like the echo you're getting from the room, right? So we can change it to acoustic concert hall. See that? Straight away it's changed. So now we can maybe go in here and select jazz room. All different kind of, you know, reverb sounds. So you can go in there and try the abandoned warehouse. Really cool. We can go in here and try small piano room maybe. And you can just click on these arrows left and right to just flick through them really quickly. Now, one really cool thing that I like about this feature, I'm gonna zoom in, is this button here. Basically, you can turn it up to become really wet, so the piano becomes really wet. So let's restart that. So, last demonstration of this. Just gonna turn this up a little bit. Maybe too much, just do the S-curve. Right, as you guys can hear, the wetness is turned to 100%. We are now taking the wetness down. Now it's way dry. See that? How cool is that? So not only can you change the actual settings, the reverb of the room you're using, but you can also select the room, like let's say large studio, and then you can also add the wetness. That is just amazing. And then over here, what it does is you change in the main output, the main master of the piano, and you can just, you know, if you say I don't want the highs, the lows in there, the low frequencies, you're changing in frequencies. You got the low band, got the mid band, and the high band. So I can show you, got the low band over here, mid band, and the high band. See that? So you can just play around with that and kind of get the right frequencies you want. Here at the bottom, you got the main output sound, which you can just move up and down to get that right right sound. And then over here, all you've got is the CPU. Now, I've got 8 gigabytes RAM, and as you can see, it's using very minimal CPU, which is really, really good. Which is just down here, CPU. And then you just got MIDI channel, so like you can input your MIDI channels. Got your panic button. You've also got your pedals, so if you've got any pedals plugged in, you would see them. You can select them and put them on, just down here. If you've got any MIDI pedals, you can enable them straight away. You've got the soft pedal, which is over here. You've got the Susquento pedal, which is in the middle. And on the end, you've got the sustain pedal. So you can use all these free pedals, get them in and use them. And obviously you've got the poly, the maximum polyphony. Let me just take these off, because obviously we've got all them pedals turned up. And then you've got the multi-core. And then just the equalizer, the cut-off, like everything you've done. So if you've made a mistake, you can go back and just go back one step, and it'll just get rid of that. As you can see, for example, let's say I move this down. Oh, I made a mistake. I can go back in there, and I can click on the one before the last one, and it takes it back up, as you guys can see. So really, really cool VST to use, and definitely I give it a good 9 out of 10 here, guys. So if you guys are wondering what is the best VST at the moment going, this is definitely one of them. I thank you guys for watching. I hope I demonstrated a really cool VST plugin for you guys, which doesn't cost a lot. If you guys got the money, you can also download the free, the free trial and use that. But it is a very good VST to use. And again, this is Producer's Buzz. My name is Spath Beats. We are reviewing this VST, and we're giving it a good strong 8.5, 9 out of 10. The reason I say that is because I've myself used many VST plugins, free VST plugins. I've used VST plugins by Steinberg, M-Audio, all these other different kind of VST plugins with the piano, and this really does, you can't really compare much to this. So yeah, well done Arturia, and I'll see you guys soon. Check out more information on this link below if you want to download the demo and try it out before you want to purchase it. Just to let you know, guys, this is not a promotional video. I have not been paid to promote this. I am doing this just to review it and show you guys that this is a very good VST. Alright, apart from that, peace out, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care. Ciao.